Hey people, Seth here. I mean, not Seth, it's me, Wet Knight. So, this one is gonna be quick. I'm just gonna show you the stuff for the latest mob, plus a little Patreon announcement. I'm gonna make it quick, so everything's gonna be explained very briefly and ultra fast. So, if you have any questions, please leave them in my Discord, or in Steam Workshop, or here on YouTube. I don't give a shit. Just, yeah, so. Anyway, let's start. This mod adds a bunch of effects, a bunch of objects that you can interact with, and a bunch of add-on settings that you can tweak. So, all of those objects, or scripts, anything was made for my ops, and I decided to pack them into a mod because some of them I still use in every single op that we do, and some of them other people were asking, like, what is the script, right? And I didn't want it to go through and show them how you need to set it up, etc. So everything is turned into a module, an object, or an add-on setting now. Anyway, first and foremost, in order to use those modules in Zeus, you need Zeus Enhanced. It will be stated in the Steam description, but I will not add it as a necessary add-on solely because you can use those modules in 3D Eden and in the editor. Therefore, if you don't use them in Zeus and only use them in a mission, you don't need Zeus Enhanced. Anyway, you get the point. First and foremost, flares, right? Why, you would ask? Solely because those flares are a little bit different from what we have in Arma, meaning that a lot of flares in vanilla game just appear in the sky and slowly goes down, and I wanted a flare that will, that will imitate that someone shoot it from a flare pistol. Something like that. It becomes brighter and brighter and slowly goes down, right, as any other flare. There is three different colors. Yep, simple stuff, right? So, Star Cluster, if that thing is not called Star Cluster Blame Macho, that is not my thing. What the hell was that? Anyway. So this is literally three different flares, and there is a dust around them, fog, I don't know, call it whatever you want. I tried to imitate the effect as it was seen by me in 6 Day in Fallujah. So yeah, small little thing, three different colors, simple shit, right? So yeah, now let's go to effect around players. Small stuff that adds some atmosphere to your mission. This is effects that only work localized, meaning that you'll not be able to see them around players yourself, but other players will be able to see them around themselves. First things, acid sparks. Simple, green dots, things that fly around you, create an atmosphere. Can be a, what is that bug called? The mother freaking... I forgot the word. The fireflies. Jesus Christ. There you go. So, fireflies. Then, dust. Self-explanatory. Moving fog, basically. Just goes around you. Falling ashes. Small things that fall from the sky. I don't know if I will be able to see them at that time of day. I don't know if you see them on a video. It should be visible. It's literally a falling ash. So, self-explanatory. Fog, ground fog that appears around players. Small stuff. Lightnings. This one is a little bit tricky because this module just plays ambient lightning sounds as well as spawns objects and also imitates the actual flash of lightning that you can see even at daytime. And also, it is not limited by view distance, meaning that it adjusts the position of the lightning depending on your view distance, so you will always be able to see them. Like that. It was on the background, but you've seen the flash. It also plays the sound. There you go. And it does it in every like 20-30 seconds. So delta particles, fireflies, but if they were blue. Fire sparks if they were orange, I guess. You know. Now to two things that are more advanced than just effects around players, but in reality they are still just an effect around player, right? So Sandstorm. The sun becomes much more brighter, as you can see, right? The color correction changes, as well as the fog, like the dust, right? And there is also tumbleweed somewhere that appears, but there is no wall of dust. The vanilla fog imitates just how far you can see, right? And yeah, just a small effect. Also the sounds, and it doesn't end, meaning that it all works on repeat, on a loop. You can disable it by placing the module again. And again, it will take time for it to actually go away. So just be patient, right? All what I can say. It's not immediate, it's not a hard cut, right? As you can see. So yeah, and the same thing, Snowstorm. So this one is a little bit trickier because once you start, it actually starts to speed up time in order to reach a specific overcast. Because in Arma, I wanted to make it smooth and I didn't want it to make a hard cut. Therefore, I need to speed up time in order for overcast to switch much faster. Again, you can set the overcast to 1 by default and that will not happen. It only happens if it's like, you know, there is no clouds. Solely because the Snowstorm uses vanilla rain, and there is commands to change that rain into snow. So instead of doing custom like scripts and particles, I just utilize vanilla rain and make a snow out of it. That is also cool because, oh, there you go. It starts. The mighty sun. What I've been saying is that this snow is cool because it doesn't go through like buildings and everything, because it is at the end of the day just rain with custom sounds. So good for snow maps. If we're gonna disable it, the snow speed changes little by little. That fog is gonna go away. You also have the breath vapors. I forgot to show them, but they are there, right? Yeah, this looks weird on Altis, but it looks alright on any of the snow maps. So anyway, we will not be waiting until it's gonna stop. We have a limited amount of time. So quickly, add-on settings. There is different mechanics that I've added, not mechanics, but like scripts that I've been using. Again, if you don't like something, you can disable it or not use it at all, right? You can disable everything what this mod adds if you don't like it, so bear that in mind. Names above players, self-explanatory, simple thing. You can see other people's names and the little dots, and you can also see them on the map. You can also see people in the car and how many passengers there is. That +1, you see. You can change, you can disable that little dot in the middle if you don't like it, so it will only leave the names. You can change the font, you can change the size, as you can see, and it'll also change it on the map. You can change the color if they are from your side or whenever they are part of your group. Simple stuff, really. So, yeah, that's it. If you don't like it, you can disable it. If you're using Ace or anything else, right, you can outright disable it. Rally points. Small stuff, but you can place the squad leaders that have more than X amount of players that you can set here. Can disable or can place rally points, and those rally point people can spawn on those rally points, not even from the group, but from the entire side. Like that. You can change the object if you don't like that one, right? Or if it doesn't fit, you can enable or disable radio sounds. They do change depending on the object. You can set the replacement radius and how far the enemies must be for that rally point, so the squad leaders will be able to place that rally point. As you can see, I cannot place it because another rally point is close. Oh my god, I'm speaking so fast, my fucking throat hurts. Anyway, if there is enemies around the player, for example like that, I'll not be able to place a rally point because there's enemies nearby. Quite simple. If I'm gonna place a rally point, and if I'm gonna die. By the way, that sound is also added by this mod. This is an iconic thing. I'm gonna show it. Yeah, there you go. You see rally point by Web Knight right here. And last thing, when I spawn, I am spectating. This is a script right here. You see, you can play sound upon death. You can set so players spectate upon respawn. You can set if the players can spectate AI. And if there is a respawn wave and a respawn wave timer, as you can see on the top, it says respawn wave in 36 seconds. I can spectate, and the moment this respawn wave sets to 0, I will respawn. The only thing is, as I said, what if you don't want to have a respawn wave? It's not localized per player, so all the players who are spectating will be spawned in 20 seconds. That's another thing. It's an actual wave, right? So, what if you don't want a respawn wave? What if you want to make it where if player dies, he spectates until a checkpoint, for example, right? Well, you can do that. First and foremost, what you need to do is you need to... Oh, here I am. So, you need to disable the respawn wave. And then, as a Zeus or in a Eden, you need to place false respawn players. There you go. And all players will exit Spectator. Quite simple. As I've said, in order to use those modules, you need to have Zeus enhanced, but let's go back into the editor. You can place those in the editor, right? You can synchronize them with any trigger if you want to, right? So it all works thanks to Finosi. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, those are scripts that I've made for my own usage, right? Meaning that some of those will not fit into your op. But if you like something, the source files are available. If you like something from that mod, but you don't want to use it for some reasons, there is source files available in my Discord. Simple stuff. That's what I've been saying, right? There you go. So yeah, just like that. What I wanted to say. Oh, another thing. Patreon update. Thanks for if you watched until now. I appreciate that you guys play with my mods and everything. I have a Patreon if you didn't know. You can support me there since I cannot give you anything because of the BI strict rules, right? About like that I cannot paywall mods or do anything like that. It's there if you want to support me. If you want to support those small projects that I do from time to time, right, and other big projects, you can support me there. And as I said, since I cannot post anything, I guess I'm gonna start posting my dog pictures in there. Anyway, I'm not like begging or anything. Again, I have a Patreon. You can support me there. It would be greatly appreciated. I'm going through some hard times IRL. Well, I'm not dying. Everything is fine with my family. Just, you know, I would appreciate a couple of bucks if you can throw at me. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Love you all. The mod link is in the description. There is a lot of cool things that I'm doing that I'm not showing on YouTube. If you want to see them, check out my Discord because, you know, I'm just saying, I'm making a Dune Crawler right now. The Onager Dune Crawler and like blood letters and like... It's very cool. All I'm saying, check the Discord. They will also be here on YouTube, but later on. But if you want to see the fucking work in progress, yeah. I'm gonna stop yapping. Goodbye, fellas. Mwah.